Okay, good afternoon. My name is Jennifer Poblador. I'm a student of Upper Intermediate Oral Practice Skills, and this video is to explain about what I have learned on the lab session, the last Friday. We discussed four topics. The first one was the history of James Bond. The second one was a documentary about the Northern Lights, or the Aurora Borealis, that was filmed in Norway. The third one was a reading about the fire alarms, and the fourth one was the biography of Elvis Presley. It was a really short biography, but really complete and really deep. So, being honest, I didn't know anything about James Bond because I haven't seen uh, that type of movies. So I only knew that James Bond was a detective or a kind of a spy. But with this video, I learned that behind James Bond name, there is a really extensive company formed by books, series, movies, and also video games. His author was Ian Fleming. He died in his past 50s. Also, he wrote 12 novels, and after that, he wrote 9 mini books. Um, he wrote also the scripts for the series, and this fact wasn't in the video, but I discovered that uh, really important TV channels produced the series. For example, 20th Century Fox or Paramount too. So it was really interesting, and also Ian Fleming used type of codes. For example, the James Bond name was the name of an ornithologist author, and the 007 code was a license to kill, but also was the number of the train that he took from London or to London. I don't remember really well, but was in London. And I found amazing that in the movies, James Bond always tried to give little clues about his name. For example, in one scene, he said that he was in that island for the birds because he was ornithologist. So it connects with the real name of the author, and it was awesome to know that Ian Fleming had a little bit of knowledge in military facts for saying, and that he wanted to be a detective too. And after that, uh, he went to an island, the Golden Eye, and he started to create the character. And if we see until now, James Bond is the face of detectives and spies. Besides Sherlock Holmes, because he is the best detective ever. I love Sherlock, but uh, James Bond is a new kind of detective or spy. So it was really amazing. And also the language was really British. So a few words was difficult to understand, but it was an amazing video. The second one was a documentary about, well, wasn't a documentary, it was an explanation about a documentary that some guys are filming or will shoot it in Norway to capture the northern lights. I discovered that these type of lights are created by collisions that happen in the universe, yeah, near to our planet, and when the particles are trying to enter to the atmosphere or our ozone layer, they had a contact and create the light. So it was really awesome to know that. Also, I discovered that the guy that was speaking in the video wasn't a native speaker of English because his accent was really marked. I thought that he was from South America or Central America. And also, I do another research about the Northern Lights and the Eskimos or the Inuit tribes that live in the north of Alaska and Canada and Greenland. They believe it that these type of lights were their beloved or their relatives, their loved ones, dancing and touching the earth. So they believe that the spirit came to the sky, and in that dates or that types of the year, the spirits came down and danced with the other animals and all that stuff. But wasn't true. And also they believe that animals had the same experience. So a really good example of this is Beer Brother, the movie of kids. That if you can see that movie, the bear is dancing with the brother, and the brother is an eagle. When well, that is like the mythology of the aurora borealis. And well, about fire alarms, I knew the two kinds of fire alarms. So that was a topic that I have learned before. The fourth one was about Elvis Presley, and besides that, I didn't know his music. I only knew "Love Me Tender," but was interesting to know that he was Christian because I'm Christian too. And it was really sad to know that he died in that way because he was really young. So fame is always ruin the life of that type of persons, because a lot of really great artists like Michael Jackson, like Amy Winehouse, like Kurt Cobain, all they die for fame. So they couldn't live a normal life. They maybe they do, maybe they did what they wanted to do, but I think that they didn't enjoy that. So with this activity, I learned about well 4 topics, and I improved my knowledge in these ones and also my vocabulary, my listening, because the accents was really different. The accents were really different, and well, was an interesting idea to recording yourself or well shooting yourself in a video, because and you can see how do you look when you are speaking in English. So it was an interesting activity, and well, that's all. Thanks for watching.